school, coming out of high school.
Isaiah was talking about how he feels the mentality of this team is extremely focused right now. Are you seeing these guys still taking a lot of pride in this season?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've never seen these guys not do that the entire year.
Okay.
They've been disappointed, of course, or frustrated, but I've never seen them not take any pride in trying to get better and wanting to be successful.
Does it, I don't know, is it like that with every team that 9-10 weeks into the season you have that mentality, that you still want to keep getting better?
You hope so. You hope that's the culture that's instilled. You hope they're pushing each other, and I'm watching them push each other out there, not just the coaches, I'm watching the players. That's the culture you want instilled, and that's what I'm seeing, which is what you want.
How much of that came in, I guess, shifted when you came in?
Oh, I don't know. It's improved every year. I see more and more, that type of culture of those guys holding each other accountable, pushing each other, talking to each other, and always working. I don't have to get after them as much as I did in the early years to keep going, and that's a testimony to them and the coaches setting them up ready for practice and the meetings and that type of thing.
As younger guys get more experience, do you see them kind of stepping up in that leadership role? I mean, obviously Philip Lindsay's a big-time leader. Do you see guys that can kind of carry that torch once some of those seniors leave?
Yeah, I do. I sure do. There's a lot of the guys in our junior class and sophomore class that are being leaders and on the field, off the field, in the way they communicate with the guys too. And I've seen that in their energy at practice. Yes.
Laviska's a guy that seems like every time you guys throw him the ball, he makes a big play.
He's a good player.
How hard has it been to try to get him more touches? And obviously, it's been kind of sporadic, but how hard is it to try to balance that?
He's done a good job. He's helping us on special teams. He's making some plays on offense, and he's going to be a really good player. He's gaining the offense as we go and doing a really good job there. He's a good player. Hopefully, we can keep trying to get him the ball some more.
We talked about Steven yesterday and, kind of what you've seen from him this year, but we didn't really get into the improvements you feel he needs to make moving forward. Where do you see the room to improve still in his game?
Everybody has room to improve. I have room to improve. All our coaches, all our players. With Steven, all the little intricacies of a quarterback. Of course, you always talk about fundamentals. You can always improve your fundamentals. I think he's steadily improving. He's the thing that I've noticed with Steven, he's starting to be more and more, I don't know if the word's serious, but more and more focused and understanding that. Not that he wasn't focused before, but he just kind of, there's different levels of that. Right. And I'm seeing him go to a different level. I'm seeing him, talk to our receivers, talk to our linemen, correct some of them sometimes without the coaches having to. Not saying that the coaches don't. Just I hear him in the huddle, or I hear him say, "Hey, move in, move out," and without the coaches, we try to let them play out there and practice a lot of times, and not coach them so much during certain plays, so we can see what they know. And I'm seeing him help them and fix them and fix the running back, and that shows me he has more of a knowledge and understanding of exactly what we're trying to do. He's starting to get a lot better understanding of the protection too. And I think that's why you're seeing him sit in the pocket more. He's understanding what's happening to him. And when you do that and you understand it, all the great quarterbacks understand the protection to a T. And he's starting to get to that level. So hopefully he'll keep improving there.
It's part of it also learning the responsibilities of being the quarterback. Now, Cepho seemed to have that and really understand that role.
Yeah, it took Cepho. Cepho went through the fire. He was one that nobody wanted him to play. They didn't think he was good enough. They never thought he could win enough games, and he just kept going through the fire. I know in the NFL for sure, if you ask any general manager, they want a quarterback with a ton of reps, a ton of experience, and been through a lot of the fires, because that's how you learn as that guy. And you hope you're learning with wins, not with losses, but sometimes that happens, and you got to handle that. And I'm seeing Steven do that.
He's redshirting. Did John Van East have a setback?
Yes, he's going to get operated on tomorrow. He tore his ACL, so it's a big setback. But he'll bounce back. He's in such great shape. Our doctor's a good job with him, and he'll be ready to go when we start fall camp full speed.
Was that a recent tear?
Yeah, it happened in practice about 3 days ago.
Not quite as dramatic as Jalen Jackson, missing 3 straight seasons, but This is the 3rd November John's had surgery. Has he been able to keep his spirits up?
Yeah, he has. He's just a phenomenal kid. He's doing great in school. So, you know, like you have an injury this time of the year, we're worried about school with him too, because you got exams and finals and everything coming up, and it's pretty traumatic. And he's doing well there. So, you know, he of course he's down, but he's had a positive attitude about the whole thing.